How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the show. So, I'm going to play some of your great, we're going to talk about some of those great tropical films. I don't know about you, but I'm always, when I'm looking for movies, and in this house, there's different people looking for different movies. But if I want to watch a movie where someone doesn't get killed in the first 5 minutes, then I will usually like either a tropical movie or a movie where it's kind of, the underdog wins at the end of the game. So, I don't know who the underdog is. The best out of 10. So, the first movie up, have you seen this one? 50 First Dates. This is a good one. Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, Rob Schneider, and director was Peter Segal. Now, this one, of course, a Marine veteran thinks he's met the girl of his dreams and they hit it off. Wrong. It wouldn't be a movie if it was that simple. But the next day he discovers he has a short-term memory loss and she doesn't remember him. I've got a marriage like that. No. Anyway, so let's just keep going. So we're going to play a couple of the songs off that one. The first one that we're going to play up is by Toots and the Maytals, was on that album. If you've seen this movie, 50 First Dates, you know that it's a lighthearted comedy in a tropical setting, right? That's the movie. And if Adam Sandler's in it, you know it's going to be a comedy. But did you know this? Did you know that it was the original script for 50 First Dates was a serious, dark drama set in Seattle? And it was called 50 First Kisses. Could you imagine? Adam Sandler bought the rights, moved the story to the sunny Hawaii, and completely transformed it into a comedy. And that, my friends, is how we got 50 First Dates. We're talking hot tropical movies today. 50 First Dates was the first one. We just played a few songs from that. The second one out is one of my favorites. Couples Retreat, I think, is absolutely hilarious. If you have not seen this movie, you need to watch it as a couple, first of all. Then you might need counseling, but it's pretty good. One of the songs on there is called Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield. Seen the movie, what is your favorite scene in that movie? So they've got the yoga disaster, which is hilarious, the shark attack, the spirit animal exercise, the therapy board game. Like, any of these, have these ever worked for you? They never worked for me. But you know what? Vince Vaughn is totally hilarious in this. This is a 2009 comedy about 4 suburban friends that go to an island thinking it's going to be a fun vacation, the little therapy. It turns out to be this mandatory, you've got to go there. And I think it's quite hilarious for sure. One of the other lists. So we've got 50 First Dates is our first one. Couples Retreat is the second one. The third one is Into the Blue. Remember this? This is when Paul Walker. Remember Paul Walker? He's the one who did Fast and the Furious. He's passed away now. It had Jessica Alba, Scott Caan, and John Stockwell was the director of that. Some divers, they crossed paths with drug smugglers. Never happened before. Yeah, right. But at least our fifth one I want to get our fifth one in before our break here. So our fifth one is called The Beach. This had Leonardo DiCaprio on it. And, set in a vacation in Thailand, he goes out to get the perfect beach. I've not seen this one, but it's got Sean Connery, and I probably saw it back in the day. Dr. No. Do you remember this one? Dr. No? This is about a government agent that, he's involved in the disappearance. He's trying to answer cases involved in the disappearance of his colleague and the disruption of the space program. I don't know why that's in I don't know why that's in the tropical theme, but it takes place in a tropical island, I guess. And the next one is The Rum Diary. Now, I have not heard this. I think I have drank this movie, but I've certainly not heard of this movie. And I don't know if you guys have either. The Rum Diary, this one was 2011, had Johnny Depp in it. I see a theme with Johnny Depp that he plays all the pirate movies and all of that. But this is about journalist Paul Kemp takes a freelance job in Puerto Rico for a local paper in the 60s and struggles to find balance between island life and that. I don't know. Did you see this? It was on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know if it's they say though, I don't know. I don't even know anything about this movie other than it's The Rum Diaries. So the next one on, and I know that you've seen this one, and I want to know your thoughts on this, Pirates of the Caribbean. That's the next one on the list. That is, so we had The Rum Diary, then we had Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, it's a 2.5 hour film, which to me is a bit long. I mean, I'm older. I got washroom breaks. You know, if you got an hour and a half film, I am right there. No problems. But boy, when you go 2.5 hours, 3 hours, well, there's got to be a break. There's got to be a break. Now, did you know, I know all about pirates because I met one not too long ago at an event I was at. So I showed you that film, that picture last week. But remember, Captain Jack Sparrow, so that's Johnny Depp, right? Famous jar of dirt line was completely unscripted. Did you know that? He said he made it up on the spot, causing it to look genuinely confused and amused. Kiara, the person that was there. The mistake made the final cut because it fits Jack's chaotic personality perfectly. I want to know, what line should I have for myself for my chaotic personality, like the one you're listening to on the radio right now? That is what we should all be thinking about as we listen. I get it. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Have you ever seen this one? I don't know if I've seen this one or not. Devastated Peter takes a Hawaiian vacation in order to deal with the recent breakup of his TV star girlfriend Sarah. Little does he know, Sarah's traveling to the same resort as her ex and is bringing along her new boyfriend. Do you see a problem with this at all? Now, here's the funny thing about this. Now, I like Paul Rudd. He's always silly. And Jason Segel's in it as well. He's always funny. But it says Jason Segel intentionally included a revealing opening scene in the film. So he thought it would be a funny prank to take his parents. No, bad idea. Without warning them of the specific nature of the scene. And during the screening, his mother's face turned red and she became quite emotional. She briefly left the theater but later composed herself and even sent an email to the family explaining that the scene was essential to the plot. Now, I'm not sure how much of that I want my mother to see, but tropical films if you want to just watch some movies and chill out. So the last one is number 10, but I actually have 16, but I'm only going to go to 10. Thunderball, and this is a James Bond show, so I'm not really a big James Bond guy, but it had Sean Connery. I did like when Sean Connery was James Bond, but it's about James Bond heads to the Bahamas to recover 2 nuclear warheads. He probably drives underwater, all that stuff, right? So anyway, that's number 10. Thunderball is number 10. Now, if you're wondering what's 10 to 16, so 11, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. So the first one was the original one, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. That was number 8. So going back to number 11 is Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. And then we have Lilo and Stitch, which is a kid's movie, which is very cool. We have The Beach Bum, which comes in at number 13. Surf's Up comes at number 14. That's a good one too. That's another kid's movie. A Perfect Getaway. This one's there. And then Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. So you've got about 3 Pirates of the Caribbean in there. Anyway, hey, whichever way you want to do it, let's just go to Barbados, shall we? Let's just take a trip.